Hey guys, this is System, and this is Techopolis. Hope everyone is well, having a utterly amazing day. Let's go ahead and jump back into this pretty cool pack. And in between episodes, did a little bit of stuff here, kind of cover it, and then yeah, just kind of get into new stuff. So guess I went ahead and started making some upgraded chests. You can actually upgrade your chest as well as barrels, and those are, if we head over here, I guess just go chest, right? You'll see the upgrades here. So there's like wood to iron, and then iron to gold, and you can just shift or right click them on the chest, and then bam, you got yourself a new fancy chest. You can just craft them too, but if you already have a chest, just want to upgrade them, you just make the upgrades there. So went ahead and did that, and they have massive space, so that's really good there. And these ones I think are just doubles with the irons for the barrels, so that works out as well. I went ahead, I guess, and did a whole lot of cabling. So these are cables, they're from Integrated Dynamics, and I have item interfaces and the logic cable. And that's on every one of these drawers in this entire hull. So if we actually head down here, there you go, and look up there, you'll see there's big long cabling going along all this hull. It's a little jank because it has to go around some of these, but what we're going to do is go ahead and hook this up to this drawer wall right now, I guess in a couple minutes. It's not actually hooked up right now. See, right now all the stuff is just filtered, right? So I haven't actually moved anything. I just filtered the items. And basically, this cable is really fast. It's going to be able to move all the items into the drawer wall very, very quickly with very little lag, as opposed to like a mekanism. The other ones, what are they? The logisticals. They're not bad, but they're slow as dirt as well. When they start moving around hundreds of items, they actually cause quite a bit of lag. So this will be much better option. To make these cables, though, I had to do a little bit of automation here, kind of show you. Go to one of the items here, like the item interfaces. They take all this mineral chunks, so you have to use it there. Then on these exporters, you have to do this jazz. Just a whole bunch of the chunks, right? And it takes a lot of time to kind of get it all, because the way you normally get this is, I guess the start way, is cutting down the mineral trees, but our automation here doesn't actually produce it. But it does give us this mineral wood. And you can take this mineral wood and you go to use on it. Hunt down the mechanical squeezer. This isn't the one I used. I used the regular squeezer. There you go. You put the mineral log in there, then it gives you this mineral resin, and you take the squeezer, you basically jump up and down on it over and over again. Then you put one of these drying basins kind of in front of it, like right here. Actually, I'll show you behind it too, because it's a little confusing. There you go. There's this like little line here. There's one on each side, so it basically that's where the liquid comes out. So you can't have two of these drying basins kind of attached to this thing. But it then turns into a liquid, then it dries, takes about 8 seconds, then boom, you get yourself one of these blocks of crystallized mineral. But usually it takes forever because you got to jump up and down. It's actually really painful. So the way I automated this was with an armor stand. You put that on top of the squeezer, right? So the squeezer at first is usually up here, and you put the armor stand. Actually, can I reset this? No, I can't right now. So if I do, I'm going to screw up my timers, I think. So I won't, so I guess I'll just explain it. So basically, the way it's working, I have a hopper here with the wood in it. It's trying to move it into the squeezer. Over here, I have, this is just a block for a redstone timer. We've got a sticky piston and 2 green blocks. Then we have an obsidian block. Now, the obsidian block is just there to make it so when the squeezer comes up, because it gets reset by this redstone timer back here, I can actually just right-click on it. It'll push it up there. So it gets pushed up, makes it so it doesn't pop through the slime block and end up on top. And it just kind of keeps it under the slime block so it keeps popping up and down. Now this timer here, all it does is reset the squeezer. So every time it gets pushed all the way down, it gets locked in that position until it gets a redstone signal. And then you have to basically reset it with, I guess, a redstone signal, right? So that's all that one's doing. This one here moves the piston up and down, which actually makes it move more. Like when I had the redstone timer back there, it looks like that is moving up and down the armor stand. It isn't really moving up and down the way you want it to. This one actually moves it up and down realistically, which makes it then start compressing down the wood, pushing out the liquid, and then you get the mineral, what is it called there? Crystallized mineral. So basically that's the automation. These are cool too. These are, what are they called? Glass interval signal timers. And go to interval, check that out real quick. Pretty cool little redstone timers. So you basically craft this one first, I think. Is this the one? Yeah, you craft this one first, then you craft it with itself. And there's 2 different ones. You want the interval one. I think if you go here, you hit Control and Shift. I think this one is for like daytime or something like that. I don't know. They have a big, long descriptions either way. This one here, though, the glass interval one, is basically just a really good little timer. So you notice there's like little arrows there. Let's actually turn that off so we don't have to listen to that right now. Here you go. They're cool little items. I've never used them before, but you can kind of right click on them. Tells you it'll be on for a second, off for a second. Power is 15, and right now it's standby. You right click the center, turns it on and off, which is cool. But you can change all the settings. So I could turn it so it's off for 1.5 seconds. See what I mean? So kind of tweak them. There you go. That there. Green is for ramp. I forget what it said ramp is, but I'm not really sure what that one's about, so I leave it off. And the power I just set to 15. So they're just redstone timers that you can really tweak. So really cool, really awesome, and good little way to automate this stuff. So yeah, just automated mineral. The reason I didn't, a lot of you are going to say do the mechanical squeezer, but takes a diamond and we don't have diamonds. So that is, I think, next tier or 2 tiers away. So it is ways off. So basically, yeah, what we're going to do is go ahead and wire up this drawer wall down here, basically. And I'm going to just show you how quick this is and why we're using this, right? So right now, there's no items in here at all, right? There's nothing in here. And we're going to head up here for a sec. There we go. Go ahead and grab right here. There's a difference, too. To explain this, too, the item interfaces basically just connect to an inventory. Say if I stuck it on this drawer, then had it connected to a system, it would just see the item, see the drawer as an inventory. That's all it does. These here are what actually move the items. So you have the item exporters and importers. For this, we're going to want an importer. There we go. Going to go ahead and pop that on the drawer right there. If you look at this thing, actually, is that the right one? Oh, that is the wrong one. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. I'd be pulling things out of this, and that's not what I want to do. There we go. We want the exporter. There you go. It'll export to this. Let's go ahead and pop that on there. When you look at the little white part of it, that's actually an arrow telling you which way it's going to move the items. So that's how you tell what's going to be moving where. Let's do that. Get this wired up. But it's not actually working right now. So these cables are a little different. They have a whole bunch of programming you can do, but we don't have to do any program for this. Basically, we're going to take one of these variable cards, take it, put it in export all items, and this is already done. If I start looking at these, I should start seeing items come in here somewhere. Yeah, there you go. There's already 32 cinnabar in there, 32 stacks. There's already 32 stacks of tin. And there's already probably all our nether quartz. It just moves items super fast. These things are really quick. Hasn't moved everything yet, but it will. But you can kind of shift and look at the exporter itself, and you can see all the items that are connected in this system, right? So every drawer that is touching is part of the system, as well as everything in the drawer wall. Right now, it's just clearing them all out, though, and they'll get all moved into the drawer wall. Then we'll see almost nothing left in the system. It's going to keep that cool there because I have a bunch of upgrades, so we have way more, and these can only hold 2,000. But basically what this does for us is gets everything into the system. So it's all connected. Up here, I have another one of our external storages. If we head upstairs, I keep coming back here because my ladder was here. But anyway, let's go back up here. There you go. Head over here. I should have a ton of new clusters in here, right? So I go to clusters. There's all our clusters. So we've got a whole bunch of them. And it'll bring in more. Plus we should have, I guess, all our certuses stuff should be in here. So that's good. We'll get a bunch of coal in here now. So all our resources that are in that drawer wall can now be seen by the system, and we can move stuff around. Now, the next thing I want to do, I guess, is start taking things from this drawer wall and start auto-processing it as well. So I think we're going to go ahead and set up 2 crushers is going to be the plan, and then maybe some auto-smelting as well. And then, yeah, just kind of progress from there. So that'll be the next thing. And okay, the next thing I want to get to here is going to be I don't need that, a couple upgrades. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and grab you and you. Sweet, go ahead and throw some stuff in here, right? So let's do that. And we also have these processors as well. First one I want to do is go ahead and probably grab a exporter. So let's go ahead and do that. I made some more of this crystalline dust in between episodes too, just to have it, just so we can make that stuff really easy. I made a full stack of it actually, but anyway, let's grab a exporter. I probably end up wanting a couple of these now that I think of it. Cable, I have a bunch of that. Could I have some cable, please? Right there. There you go. Apparently that was a quest too. I didn't even know that, but anyway, let's go to let's grab 3 of these. I'll probably need one later, so let's do that. One we're going to use right away. Let's go ahead and grab that and that there. And we're going to go ahead and take it and pump it right here. Then we're going to go ahead and throw a lapis in there. Oops. What am I doing there? Did I just set that to redstone? Only work with redstone signal. Only work without. Ignore redstone. Yeah, that's probably better. Anyway, let's do that there. And then that'll always stay full, basically, is what it's doing. It's just exporting lapis from the refined storage system directly into the generator, and that's good. You also notice that we're at 30 RF tick, and we're only producing 40. We're going to go ahead and upgrade that real quick. So anyway, let's go to component, hunt that down, go ahead and grab this here. So we can make 9 of those right now. Then we're also going to make, what is that stuff called? It's called signalium. Let's go ahead and grab some of that. Once we get this melted up, we'll be able to make the next level component, basically. How much can we make? That much? That looks good. I think so, too. You can't actually smelt this stuff in the smeltery. Yeah, you can't smelt in the smeltery. It's going to have to be the redstone furnace, sadly. I only have normal upgrades in here. Have to get, I guess, better upgrades in there. But once I have these, I'll be able to take the component, right? So those other components, the first ones, and make these ones. So these ones here, just take some electrum and some nether quartz. And they're ×3. So I'll make the generator actually produce, I'm going to throw this in there for the short term, 120 RF. So we're going to need that for what we're setting up downstairs. So anyway, let's head downstairs for a sec. Show you what I got going on down here. Went ahead and set up 2 multi-blocks. So I have 2 crushers. These are going to be crushers. Crushers are used to grind down materials. You can actually look at them in the engineer's manual here. You go to, where is it there? Heavy machinery, then crusher. This is kind of the multi-block here. Usually it's moving like this, but I don't like that. So I hit the pause button. Then you can just pick the floor you want to be on, right? And then build the multi-block. Also, we need to know how many blocks it takes. There it is there. You just highlight the little question mark. Tells you everything you need. It's fantastic. It's wonderful. It's great. There's no projector in this pack, so that was an option. So I just used the book. Either way, that is good. See this one here? It's red. That's the one you hit with a hammer. So that's kind of cool. Cool thing about these generators too, I've never really utilized it. I never advised anyone to utilize it. They can actually hold 2 billion items. Anyway, we're going to hammer that there. And these are the multi-blocks basically. So I have them so they're both pointing at their exports. So these are actually the export spots. So that is cool. I thought I had chest on me. Yeah, I do. Let's go ahead and do that. So yeah, the items will come out here. I don't think you'd use a pipe directly too. Don't quote me on that, but I don't think you'd use a pipe directly. I think you have to use something with an inventory. So maybe if the pipe has an inventory, technically, it works. But I'm pretty sure like mechanism pipes won't work. This is for redstone. You put a lever or whatever to turn it on and off. And up here is a little orange dot. That's where you power it. Pretty sure they take about 100 RF tick. And usually you just throw items in, right? So what I'm going to do is get them wired up with probably coal. It's going to be the idea. I'm going to pull the coal directly from there. So I need a couple Sterling generators because that is how you do that. And I'm going to set them up with those better upgrades once we have enough of the actual signalium done to be able to get that done. I did not do that yet, or grab that, I should say. Oh yeah, I got it right here. There you go. Let's actually go ahead and make some of these upgrades as well while we're at it. I still have power in there. That looks good. We need it divisible by 4, right? So that'll give us 6 of them, which is cool. That'll give us enough for at least 3 of them, I guess, right? Then I'll have to do a bunch more signalium. I need something really bad to be able to grind things down fast. That is the main thing like holding me back in this pack, is the ability to grind things down at a good pace. But that's what we're working towards, and that's why we're getting it done, right? Anyway, let's go ahead and toss that in there. So we could just go use on that, grab you there. I should have been able to do all of them if I put them in there. There you go. Sweet. Let's go ahead and grab that. We'll actually upgrade that power. It does not need that in there anymore. Let's go ahead and take that out. And did I actually make... No, I did not make the Sterlings, right? Probably going to go ahead and do some work by myself here in a second, too. I'm going to have to make some more flight potions, I think. But once we got that done, we'll be able to lay all our cable, basically, is what I'm trying to do here. Do that. Let's actually just put that. Let's just go in there. There you go. We got 4 of those. Great. Go ahead and grab ourselves a Sterling and a Sterling. Awesome. So basically the way this is going to be set up when it's done, right, is we'll pull the coal here. I'm going to pull it from the bottom, right? So down here, I'm going to have one of these, the item importer. Last time we used a exporter, right? So that pulls everything to an inventory. This one pushes everything from an inventory. So it'll be kind of like that, right? Then we'll have item interfaces. I guess one will be... it'll be on the generators, right? Actually, it'll be underneath the generators now I think of it. It will not be... You won't be seeing this at all because I'm going to be using flight potions, I guess. But there'll be one on the bottom of this. and then one on the bottom of that as well. And then I'll have these upgraded, and I'll just automatically export coal. So maybe I'll go ahead and do the cabling and come back when that's done. I'm also going to have to run some cabling for refined storage, I guess. It'll come up the top. Then we'll use the exporters I just made to be able to, we'd be able to export the items. I think you can do it anywhere on the top, but we'll test. I know you can do it somewhere on the top. There's somewhere on the top there where you can do it, but I'm not sure if it's everywhere. I just flew off the top for no reason. Anyway, let's do that and that, and see if we can get it here. There you go. Otherwise, it may have to go to another spot. But usually you throw things in here, like you just throw them in. They get smelted down, all that jazz. But we should be able to automatically pipe it in, then filter everything we want to actually get ground down, which is kind of the plan, because otherwise it's not going to work very well. Anyway, so maybe I'll go do that, and then I'll come back once everything is cabled up here. Like I said, I need flight potions, and I think I need to still smelt down some more smooth stone. And okay, I think I have this just about all wired up the way I want it. So down here I have our logic cable, then I have the item interface right there, or sorry, the item importer. These ones are the item interfaces here, so they're all wired up as well, and they're upgraded, and everything should be good. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and throw in the variable card, and hopefully I can target it here. I really don't want to have to use another potion to do this. Yeah, we can actually target it right there. There you go. Throw in a variable card, and those should immediately light up. There you go. So that'll handle the power. You can see there, it's going, doing the power thing. We'll have to wire that, I guess, to the actual crushers themselves, right? So I just put that there. They should start getting power. You can power it anywhere on this block too. I think I said before it had to be on the orange dot. It can be anywhere on that block, so either face, doesn't really matter. And we can do the same thing over here. I don't think you can power them here, right? Yeah, it's just that one block. Anyway, let's get that out of there. Then these should be working, but we'll go ahead and test them. I've also got ahead and already kind of preemptively muted these because these things are super loud. So if I go crusher, you can see there I've already muted it. So you will not hear anything. Anyway, let's do this real quick. I'm just going to throw a stack in first just to make sure it's actually working. So if I go up here and just throw a stack in, there you go. It's actually just grinding it down. And it should come out here when it's done, right? So that will double up, right? And double up and export it. So that part is finished, which is awesome. I'm not sure what to do for smelting. We can't use the jumbo furnace, sadly. I wish I could, because I could smelt a stack at a time. We may have to move our smeltery down here, because I really don't want to have to pipe it all the way up. Although we could, I guess. We could. It wouldn't be that horrible. It's just, we're going to start seeing, I guess, cable graveyard, basically. And we don't have easy access to ender chests right now. Otherwise, I'd just use 2 ender chests. Maybe we will. Maybe I'll just go buy 3 ender chests, and maybe that'll sort it out. I guess we could do something like that. What I want to do is go ahead and grab one, though, and try out these exporters. So maybe that's a good idea, too. So I should be able to do this, do that here. And that is working. So it's working on that side. And I guess I need this one to finish up before I can test out the other side. But I put a full stack in there. But I need to make sure this one's working in that spot, because that's opposite to that one. I guess that'd be the same, that spot right there on this one, right? But it looks like it's going to work. Looks like it's going to work, and that's not too bad, right? Yeah, that's actually pretty sweet. And yeah, I guess smelting. Smelting is the next big part. Let's see here. So we have infinite lava. We don't have to worry about that anymore. And is this actually done what it was doing? Yeah, I was doing a bunch of gold, right? Yeah, maybe we'll go with the... Maybe I'll do that. Maybe we'll go with the... what is that called again? Let's grab a tech box. There you go. Let's go ahead and grab a bunch. I think they're like 40 each or something like that. It's going to be a little expensive, but we haven't spent any in a long while, so might as well spend them. There's no point holding on to them. I just don't have any ender pearls. I have 1 ender pearl. That's all I've gotten so far in this pack. So yeah, 35. That's expensive. Let's grab that. Sweet. Let's grab another one. And we're about to spend a bunch of it, because why not? Anyway, that's good there. We do have a way that we can generate these tech bucks, and maybe that'll be the next thing we do. I'll have to grab some more power or something, but shouldn't be too much to automate it. We basically have to automate those, what are they called there? The scrap boxes. Scrap boxes right there. And then we'll need something like an extruder to feed it lots of cobblestone. And I guess the recycler is cobblestone. I don't know how much of this I have right now. I think I only have like 20 though. So I might have to make some more of that. Either way, let's go ahead and let's do this. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. That's good. Go ahead and grab 2 of these ender chests, right? It would have been smarter now, looking back, to put these one closer, because I could have used just 1 ender chest, but this works out either way. So that stuff will end up in there, right? So we'll do that. Then we'll probably want one more thing here too, actually. What is the name of that item, though, from Tinker's, the new one? Let's go at Tinker. It's called Chute? Is it the chutes, maybe? Sear duct. Filter smeltery fluid. Nope. We want this one. Scorch? No. It's a duct. I think it is duct. Let's see here. No? It might be chute. There you go. Sear chute. Smeltery item input and output. Yeah, we want one of those. Let's go ahead and grab the chute. See if we can get one of these here. Then we should be able to pump the items in from the, what's it called there? The ender chest. Pretty much from anywhere. I could just do that right there. Go ahead and grab that. And then I think I can go ahead and we'll just use terracotta as I guess a staging block here. Here we go. Go ahead and put that right there. And I may actually use the logistic stuff for this just so it's quicker. Although I don't think it matters. Will it be that fast? I don't think so. Let's try a basic mechanical. I have them. I might as well use them, right? Go ahead and do that. That is... Wait, what? Basic mechanical pipe. Oh, it's a pipe system. I saw mechanical and I was just like, that's a logistical. No, we need a logistical. Let's try that. Totally confused me for a sec. Do that. Probably grab a configurator. Sweet. And that should start just pulling items in automatically, right? There you go. So that'll work there. And this should just start auto smelting. Yeah. That's cool. I may need a bigger smeltery. That lava thing on the top is actually going to limit this a little bit. I guess those pipes only move so fast anyway. Is it actually draining? I guess I could check here. I was going to go all the way down to those ender chests. Are those numbers going down or up? Because that's really the telltale sign, right? No, it's actually going down. So yeah, that's good. That's good. So that pretty much automates, I guess, what should we call it? Processing, right? And I can just decide what I'm going to be processing at that time. Later on, we'll be able to process it as it comes in. I just don't think we can keep up with it right now. Unless we did a really big smeltery. Yeah, we might do that actually. I could put a really big one here. I could do a fat wide one. I couldn't do it very tall, but I could do a good size one right here. I could do like a, I could even do like a 13 by 13, you know what I mean? And even if it was only 5 high, it would be massive amounts of space and massive amounts of smelting. So that might be another option. Either way, it's doing the stuff. Oh, it's only keeping up with 1 right now. I didn't even think about that. Let's go ahead and grab another resource here too and just kind of get that smelting as well. What else would I like to break down right now? I'm going to have to work out something for the redstone as well. Actually, I didn't even think about that. That's something else I'm going to need broken down. If I get use on that. Because I don't want to smelt that down into... that'll turn into destabilized, right? I could use the pulverizer. You get 6. How much you get out of the crusher? 6 as well? I guess this one will end up being a pulsessor. Pulsessor? What is a pulsessor? A pulverizer, I guess, processing. There we go. I was thinking pulverizer and processing at the same time. Anyway, let's get one to actually break down here. Which one would I want to break down right now? So we'd want... What do I need a lot of? Gold. Let's go ahead and get some more gold. There you go. Certain ones you're going to need a lot more of than others. So anyway, that's good. And then I'll probably actually at some point want to do tin and copper, a whole bunch of that, just so we have massive amounts of bronze. But let's grab gold for right now. There you go. And then go see how it's doing upstairs. Because if we can't keep up, we're going to have to work out something else. Let's see here. Gold's coming in. As long as those numbers are going down, we're okay. If not, this chest could get backed up. Then those items are going to be stuck inside the crushers. And I think they actually sit at the bottom of it. I can't confirm that. It's actually been a long time. I think they used to. I don't know if they still do, but they would smelt and then they would just kind of get shot out in the world. It didn't actually stop the crusher. I guess I could stop the ender chest and see if they turn off when it's full, but I can't remember. But it looks like it's going down anyway right now, so we're good. And we got auto processing though. That is awesome. Like, I can't do everything constantly. I have to set what we're going to do, but that actually works out perfectly. The only thing I wish we could do like a proper round robin. If we could do a proper round robin, then we could just pull a little bit of everything, but I don't know how I would do it, and I honestly don't know integrated dynamics to actually do it properly, because there probably is a way to do it with that. But either way, we got automated processing, and that's actually pretty sweet. I'm actually pretty happy with that. That works out. Okay, we're going to go ahead and work on something else here. I'm going to go ahead and automate some of those scrap boxes with the recyclers and kind of see how they produce there. See if we actually get a good amount of tech bucks and stuff, right? And figure out the ratio, because I don't know what the ratio is to recycler to scrap box, but we'll kind of figure that out. This seems to be working pretty well. I did have to add 4 more casting tables. I don't know if I needed the actual 4. I added 4 more because it was getting backed up, and now it's not getting backed up. It's actually keeping up with the liquid now, so that works out for us. Over here we got 20 of these. We're going to go ahead and do a little bit of crafting here. I had to make some more technium too, so I think we have like 28 right now. I made one of these too, igneous extruder. Not hard to make, but that's going to be producing cobblestone for us. Then we're going to need item recyclers. Let's go ahead and grab... How many of these we need? Let's just grab like 8 or 9, doesn't matter. And then grab some of the basic recyclers, right? Let's throw the rods in, that would make more sense, right? How many of these do we need though? I will make 4 for the scrap production, then 2 for the scrap boxes. So we'll do it like that. Do that. Go ahead and grab... Oh yeah, we could get these all up to advanced first. Let's do that. There we go. We got 6 of those. That works out. Go ahead and grab ourselves some scrap boxes. 1 and then maybe 1 more. That is good. And then I've already grabbed myself an exporter. I've grabbed myself a sterling. And I think we have water and stuff. We'll need a bunch of stone and stuff too, actually. We're going to have an issue if I don't with burning down my base. So let's go ahead and grab a few stacks. There you go. And that should be pretty good. So let's head down there and see if we can get this set up. So let's see how it works out. But yeah, how's this doing? Oh, the iron's already gone. I bet you this is still doing iron. Yep, it's still doing iron. So yeah, I was right. It's not keeping up at all. Doesn't matter, I guess, but at the same time, means I can only do batches. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think you have to have 4 away for it to not burn things, right? So let's go ahead and grab a extruder, just like so. Then I guess we'd have a brick under. Actually, let's do it this way, actually. Do it that way. I'll kind of clean this up in a bit. Do that. Go ahead and get you. Let's leave you there. Go ahead and put you right here. That's good. Go ahead and see if we can grab ourselves a bucket of water. I left my water upstairs. I'll have to go ahead and grab that. But basically, this is a cobblestone generator. I don't want to leave this alone because it's going to light things on fire. But anyway, yeah, it's a cobblestone generator. And it'll just produce infinite cobblestone. And it just so happens that the recyclers can recycle scrap from cobblestone. So it's a nice infinite way of getting kind of resources for it to be able to break down constantly and get yourself infinite scrap. So let's go ahead, put that there. Please don't burn down my base. It's definitely going to try. And then we need this right here. Go ahead and turn that, put on bucket, do that right there. Look at that. It's actually producing cobblestone. I can speed that up too with some upgrades. And then I should probably put at least a couple rings of, yeah, look at that. Stop it. Let's do that real quick. That's going to be the ones that tries to light on fire first, right? Sweet. Let's get that out of there. Get a ring around this as well. And we'll go ahead and set up the rest of it. I might as well do the whole 9x9 here. Okay, I think we're pretty safe here now. So let's go ahead and get this set up. So you can see it's actually full of cobblestone, which is awesome. We're going to want a item importer on this one. So let's go ahead, I guess, and throw one of those right here. Go ahead and pump you here. And then maybe like this. We'll go like 2 that way. That looks good. Then we'll go this way here. That looks good as well. Then I'll grab our recyclers. Go ahead and do that there. I believe you have to pull from the bottom on these, so that's what I'm going to do. But, we'll kind of do that, and that. Then we just put connectors on the back, and that should handle that part of it pretty easily. I can just hear nothing but constant things being processed up there, just being cast non-stop. I guess we need a variable card as well. Go ahead and do that. I think we change the setting in here too. You hit this plus sign, go over here, set it to round robin. So we'll do that. That's not the round robin I was talking about earlier, though. This is not as organized at all whatsoever. But it should kind of move things kind of, between all of them, which is what I'm going for. Let's do that. This thing tries to move a stack at a time. It's kind of the problem, right? With the round robin. Anyway, that should be good there. We're going to start getting some scrap. It'll be a little random, right? But that is good. Then the next thing we want to do is probably get power, I guess, in line. How do I want to do power? We could just do it like this, right? We'll do that. Then we'll bring a line of coal down from up there, I suppose. We'll just throw some in there for right now. That's good. And this setup will probably change just because I'm not exactly sure the ratios or anything, right? So kind of guessing here. Should grab 2 hoppers as well. Actually, I don't know if I have to pull from the back of these. So I guess we'll see that. The next thing we need to do, though, is we would need some basic universals to get this powered, right? I guess I could just do that to power it. That would power both of them. It only takes 10 FE per tick to kind of get these going. So I noticed that. Then we use some basic logisticals. Do this and this. And I'll kind of show you all the stuff we can get from this too pretty quickly. My main one right now is I want tech bucks. Then I think it's elite essence. That's going to make it so we can actually get ender pearls. So between the two, be looking pretty good. Let me do that there. Go ahead and do that there, that there. And those should just start processing, right? Yeah, that's exactly what we want. So that works out there. And maybe I'll go grab a couple of hoppers. And this will be pretty much done for now. We'll just leave it, let it go. I'll put an importer on there for coal down from the top. And yeah, just going to watch it for a while and see what gets backed up, right? See if the it can get to the scrap, like the scrap gets backed up or not, or the cobblestone runs out, you know what I mean? I need to see what the numbers are like. But I think it's going to be okay. Cobblestone will probably get backed up in all of these, actually. Maybe not. I may have to add one upgrade to it. But, that isn't that big a deal. Anyway, let's go here. What do I want to do next? I'll probably get this done, right? Let's just do it this way. It's a little dorky, but like I said, this is all going to change anyway. Do that and that. We'll go ahead and grab 2 hoppers. We'll just do it in the center, like so. That and that right there. And we'll go ahead and break you and just put a chest down there for right now. Do that. And you there. And see if we got anything. So I don't think the cobblestone counts. But we have gotten 2 whole dirt. So the way of getting dirt there. But if you kind of look at it here, and I guess go to use on this, you'll see that we can get tech bucks, we can get elite mob essence, sand, dirt, cobblestone, advanced essence, basic essence, and sand. So pretty good little loot list there. The 2 main ones, like I said, are going to be the elite essence. So if you go to essence here, go to there, go to use on that, you'll see that we get ender pearl, we can get blaze rods, gas tier, stuff like that. But my 2 main ones are ender pearls and tech bucks. Later on, I'll need blaze rods as well, but this works out pretty well, and it's a good little test here. You kind of see how well it does. It actually looks like you get a fair amount of tech bucks because it's 0.5%, right? So what is that? That's 1 in 200. So you should see a fair amount as long as these things are going. I may ramp this up massively though. I definitely want to get at least 1 upgrade in there. Each upgrade. So if I use I only have one of the other one, the base level ones right now, components here. It'll make it produce 2 cobblestone per cycle, so it'll double its output just like that. There you go. We actually got 1 tech buck out of this puppy, so we already got 1 already, which is not too bad. And it is getting backed up with the cobblestone, which is good as well. And everything's just right in the world, man. It's just it's working out. Probably add a bigger chest down here too. Maybe I'll use drawers too. Like I said, this is all just test, but definitely going to work, definitely going to produce things, and we are getting the stuff and things. So that is cool. But I think I'm going to go ahead and actually end this one here because the video is actually getting longer than I thought. So as always, guys, like this video, please hit that like button. Really like it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. See you guys next video. Later.